Good morning, good morning. Welcome to this week's edition of Talk Cinema. Here in the studio with me is Sanjeev Gupta, our cinema expert. Good morning, Sanjeev.
Good morning.
Well, Sanjeev, what are you talking about today?
Today I want to talk about the Sundance Film Festival.
Sounds interesting. I've heard of the Sundance Festival. What exactly is it?
Well, to put it simply, Sundance is a festival for independent films and people interested in them.
OK, can you explain what an independent film is?
Independent films, sometimes they're called indies, are films that don't come from the major Hollywood studios. They're produced and financed by the directors themselves, and they're usually low-budget productions. But of course, this doesn't mean that they're appreciated less than normal commercial films.
Of course, independent films can be very interesting, and often they deal with contemporary issues.
Exactly. You can't compare independent films with Hollywood blockbusters. They're two completely different things. Well, Hollywood films are more spectacular. They're usually high-budget productions, and the money comes from the Hollywood studios, not from the directors. There's more money to spend, so they can feature famous stars.
There's another important difference here. Hollywood movies are distributed throughout the world. That's how they make so much money at the box office. Right, Sanjeev?
Right, Lucy. On the other hand, independent films generally win the praise of cinema critics, but make less money at the box office.
OK, let's go back to the Sundance Film Festival.
Well, this festival has nothing in common with the Oscars night in Los Angeles, but it is the most important film festival in the world for independent films. It's important because it promotes the work of many young directors. When
did the festival start?
Robert Redford organized the first festival 25 years ago. The festival takes its name from Sundance Kid, the character Robert Redford plays in the film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Today, the Sundance is divided into two sections. The main section is called the American Competition and is for American films and documentaries. The second section is the World Cinema Competition. This is for all other films. You know, Sundance is great fun. In addition to the films, there are parties and concerts and also special meetings for film students.
Well, the Sundance Festival sounds fun. It's smaller and younger than other film festivals. There aren't lots of Hollywood stars. The awards aren't as prestigious as the Oscars. But it's an important festival. Right, Sanjeev?
Right, and don't forget, it's great fun.
OK, thank you, Sanjeev. And goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and see you next week for another edition of Talk Cinema.